On the far side, opposite the school, they're mainly occupied by white staff members from South West Health Board, teachers, Department of Families. They're from other organisations, including government.
Do you have any thoughts on why there's such a difference in sort of materiality and style of housing?
Probably more the era when it was built and who had the money to build it.
With regard to the housing, do you think that whole thing of shared ownership works with the housing typologies? Are they appropriate for the way people live?
No, not really. Like I was telling you the other day, a lot of the groups of houses, different groups, different family groups have sort of gravitated to certain areas and then claimed those houses and continually, generationally stayed in those houses. But no fucking way, man. Have a look at the layout of them. It is the box. It is the box with fucking prison rooms. No, so I mean, as far as design goes and with proper consultation, yeah, you could make the most beautiful habitable spaces very cheaply that are far more appropriate.
The problem is more in the maybe in the layout of extended space beyond the inner space. A lot of people here, for whatever reason, whether it's the heat and the climate, but I think it's more cultural reasons, sleep outside. Maybe they just enjoy it, or luckily we've got that sort of climate. Often it's overcrowded, they want a bit of space for themselves. But if they had open living, sort of, not a box, because at the moment all the houses are very enclosed boxes and quite claustrophobic in feel once you go inside, and I just don't think that works.
Do you think the houses with all the brick and Besser block are sort of appropriate for camp?
Personally, I don't have a problem with Besser block or similar product. I think they've got a lot of good properties for a hot climate, and they're quite sturdy, provided the mortar's done right in the first place and everything else.
It's just got to be robust materials, and also because of the climate as well. It's harsh on everything. Timber's not really an option unless it's 8 foot off the ground with steel between it.
What about the maintenance of the housing?
Well, I think there's two aspects to it. The one is just the residents, and then the other one is the bodies that own them, whether it's government or health organisation or whoever owns the places, have some responsibility for maintenance and upkeep. People do constantly report things that are going wrong. Actually, I have found even getting a quote for any work has been just about impossible.
I think all those houses were built like jails in Caulfield Block because they thought that, the houses would be destroyed and burnt. But these people don't destroy and burn their houses. It's not what they do. They just don't do that.